Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to do an Instant Pot recipes video. So I'm actually doing this as a collaboration with Tiffany from Large Family Love. She is also a mom here on YouTube. She has a really cool channel. She does a lot of grocery hauls and meal planning and what her family eats in a week, those kind of videos, which are really awesome. And we decided that we were going to do an Instant Pot recipes video. As you guys know, I got an Instant Pot for Christmas and I am loving it. Now you will notice I got the Crock Pot Express, but it is the same thing as the Instant Pot and it is so much cheaper. So if you were looking into an Instant Pot, I highly suggest that you look into the Crock Pot Express. We each did 3 recipes. I did 3 dinner recipes. I did pulled pork sandwiches, meatloaf and mashed potatoes, and cracked chicken, which all 3 came out really good. I recorded all 3. 2 of them I just walked you guys through the recipe. The 3rd one, Scott and Quinn were having a blast in the background, so I kind of just wiped it out and did a voiceover. But all 3 recipes came out delicious. I definitely will be making them all again. I know Tiffany did 2, I think, dinners and 1 dessert. So definitely make sure you check out her video and her channel. I will leave it down below in the description box. And let's get right into these recipes. Okay, so for the pulled pork sandwich recipe, you're going to need, this is a pork loin, but you can do pork shoulder or anything like that. This is pork loin from Costco. I use chicken stock, water, and barbecue sauce. And then for my dry rub, just salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and brown sugar. For the dry rub, I just kind of eyeball what I want based on the flavors that we like. It's brown sugar, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and then just kind of mix it up. Cut your pork in half. And then just put the dry rub on both sides. You're gonna set your Instant Pot to saute, and then you're gonna brown both sides of the pork. Add a little bit of oil so we can brown it. And you can do 3 minutes on each side. When it's done browning, you're gonna take it out and just put it on a plate. And then you're not even gonna clean that out. You're gonna add half a cup of water. And I do between a half cup and a full cup of chicken stock. And then about a half a cup of barbecue sauce, but I just kind of eyeball it. Then you can use a wooden spoon or a silicone kind of thing and kind of deglaze the bottom of the pan from browning it. And then put your brown pork loin back in. Lid on. Make sure the vent is closed. And you're gonna go from saute, and then you're gonna meat up to 55 to 60 minutes. And then start. All right, time's up. I like to put a towel on top just so it doesn't get all over my cabinets. And then and we're gonna do pulled pork sandwiches. So I got these really good Pepperidge Farm rustic potato rolls and some American cheese. I'm going to use my tongs again and put them in the bowl. Now I am going to take a little bit of this and add it to where I'm going to shred it. I'm going to take 2 forks and just shred it. And it literally falls right apart. Now, Quinn doesn't eat as much barbecue sauce, so I'm gonna take a little bit out for hers. And then for Scott and I, I'm gonna add more barbecue sauce. And there you have it. And then I'm just gonna put it on my sandwich, and that is it. Okay, so for this recipe, you're gonna need 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 egg, 1 cup of milk, a sleeve to a sleeve and a half of whatever kind of butter, crackers, Ritz, Townhouse, whatever, a half a cup of ketchup, 1/3 cup onion if you want real onion in it. I don't like real onion, so I'm gonna use onion powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of pepper, and a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And then for the glaze, which is phenomenal, the glaze that goes on top, you're gonna need 3/4 cup of ketchup, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and 1/4 cup of apricot preserves. So the first step is super simple. You just take all of these ingredients that I just mentioned and combine them in the bowl. I forgot to mention, you're going to crush the crackers. So you gotta crush the sleeve and a half of crackers. For this part, you wanna remove any rings. In a separate bowl, you're gonna mix your glaze together. So that's the 1/4 brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1/4 cup of apricot preserves, and 3/4 cup of ketchup. Then you just wanna stir that together. Now for the mashed potatoes, you're gonna need however many potatoes you want. I peeled and cut them. I did 5, 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter, and 1.5 cups of chicken stock. So you're going to add the potatoes, your 1.5 cups of chicken broth, and then 3 tablespoons of butter. Then you're gonna form your meatloaf into like a loaf pan and then wrap the foil around it. Then you add the glaze. Then you're gonna put it into the Instant Pot on top of the trivet. Make sure your vent is closed. Put it on. Meat, 35, start. And there we go. For the cracked chicken recipe, you will need 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast, 1 packet of ranch seasoning, a cup of any kind of cheese you like, I did Mexican style, cornstarch, 1 block of cream cheese, and a half a cup of water. Place your chicken right into the Instant Pot. Put your block of cream cheese right on top. And then just sprinkle the ranch dressing packet all over the top of the chicken and cream cheese. Add your half a cup of water. Make sure your vent is closed and put the lid into the lock position. Then you're going to push the poultry button and turn the timer up to 25 minutes. Make sure it's on high pressure and then push start. When the timer goes off, you're just gonna flip the little switch and all the steam will release. When the pressure was done releasing, I cut my chicken into halves and then I transferred it right to my Ninja blender, and I have the little shredding tool, so I just shred it that way. Next time I would actually shred it with a fork because my Ninja shred it a little bit too fine for a sandwich kind of chicken. So I just used the pulse tool on my Ninja and it shredded super fine. Then I added 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to the liquid before I added the chicken back in, just to thicken up the sauce a little bit. Add in your cheese, whoops, and then whisk it all together. Once you're done whisking, then you're going to add your shredded chicken back into the sauce. You're going to set your Instant Pot to saute, push start, and then you just can stir it with the whisk, just stirring occasionally for the next 5 or so minutes just to heat everything back up again. So, like I said, I shredded mine a little too fine to go on a sandwich roll. It was just not a good consistency mix. So I ended up making wraps out of this, and then it had a little bit of crunch factor. Wow.
What's inside here?
Chicken and cheese and ranch. Alright guys, so there you have it. Like I said, all 3 recipes were pretty simple and they came out delicious. So definitely give them a try. Don't forget to go check out Tiffany's channel, Large Family Love. We both also have Instagrams. Mine is brittanytandfamily and hers is Large Family Love. Definitely go give us both some love. And I hope you guys enjoyed these recipes. They simple, easy. If you don't have an Instant Pot yet, go get yourself one. I definitely use mine at least 5 out of the 7 nights a week. It's become a staple in our kitchen. But thanks so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.